These jokes, bitch.
Hey, shout out to my brother Spitter, man. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, shit.
And your bitch can see this shit from across the street, nigga.
Huh?
It's pimping over here.
Yeah. Macaroni. What the fuck you mean? We don't own the rights to this music.
We do not.
What up, Chevy?
We repeat, we do not own the rights to this music.
But we got the right to bump this motherfucker, though.
We definitely got the right to do that.
And the right to smoke this.
Fuck world. The one who stays soon as I fuck him.
Niggas be pressed for pussy, ain't nothing. Instead of worrying about who that bitch fucking.
Go do some money.
See me stunting.
Game running, wanna know my hotel and who
On the ring when she
Macaroni.
nigga show macaroni.
He said I ad-libbed that shit through the song.
like my engine when I speed up. Bitches holding their weed, rolling trees with their pretty feet up. Them suckers off the
Episode 19.
can't beat up.
God damn it.
We in the building.
In the sky when you won't see me, bruh. Cut my speakers up, drowning out what the critics say.
Keep bringing y'all fire content.
Smoking remain G as
We
I
ain't
know they
got,
like, damn, they dropping them on already.
we ain't got
Yeah.
shit to do, G.
Follow us on Instagram now too, man. At the you know what it is, These Jokes Podcast.
At the you know what it is.
Y'all got
Head
they
up.
ain't gotta say it, they know it. It's These Jokes.
Badass promoter.
You look like a janky
What's
promoter.
Jakey promoter? Yeah, that's what I was just gonna call your ass Jakey promoter. And
It look like you starred in that movie.
hey, I don't love him.
I don't chase them, I duck them.
Follow us at These Jokes, G, on Instagram, G. Not none of that shit he talking about.
They know what it is. These Jokes.
Yeah, These Jokes everywhere you go.
Everywhere you
Just
go,
type in
These
These Jokes.
Jokes.
Fuck it. Keep it real simple.
Sale and Sonny.
Them niggas just playing, they really ballin', saying they being honest, claiming that's your wife, but we can't call it. She all in my hotel suite at 3 in the morning, taking their clothes off.
Bang that shit, nigga.
Hell yeah. Turn that shit up one
She
time.
don't do this often, since I
Turn that
was
shit up for the one time.
Gonna bang it.
Keep it G, take niggas hoes and smoke hella trees with them. As for your team, you niggas in the stands, you just looking, I'm a pro to these cookies in the plan is still
Paper rover.
puss. And ain't shit changed with the amount of horses in my motor when I switch lanes. And I beat them blind them with the diamonds in my big chain. Every
Fried.
game, little homie, I'm doing big things.
On a Friday, nigga. Fried on a Friday.
On a Friday.
Fried on a Friday. That's what we should call this episode. Fried on a Friday.
Yeah, nigga. This shit just don't
Sound cool. What the fuck you mean?
That's what we go to sleep to.
Wake up too.
Cushion orange juice, nigga.
Listen what he finna tell a nigga.
Your bitch cooking them cheese eggs too.
Paper in my pocket.
Bitch cooking them cheese eggs.
Who's up? See y'all niggas, man. I'm a fucked over next year. It's a wrap. Yeah. No more sucker shit.
These motherfucking jokes.
We back, bitch.
Definitely back in this bitch. Hold on, white boy. Let me get the mic right for you. Bam.
Let's get it, man. You
Good
know,
adjustments.
a little
Great
adjustment.
adjustments. Y'all didn't even know we adjusted shit around this bitch.
We
These
did all
jokes,
that,
man.
damn it.
19 in the bitch. We 19 strong.
Feeling good.
How y'all feel about being 19 strong in this bitch?
Good feeling. We came a long way.
Long way from an iPhone to this.
We definitely came from a phone trapping
Off
it.
phone. Trapping off the phone.
Off the phone.
Motherfuckers don't know it was struggles, but
That
shit,
vibe
never
looking
know.
nice on the live though with the LEDs in the
Yeah,
background.
I really like that.
Oh, mom.
Looking right.
I really like that.
Yeah, man. So what we got today, man?
Intros.
Got a bunch of shit,
Fuck
man.
it. We don't got intros. Y'all know who the fuck we is, man.
Wonka walk.
Fuck, they know this episode. Man. They know by now.
Fuck you in. In this bitch.
What we got on the table today, man?
Shit, y'all want to pop it off first with? Shit, I think a good shit to dive into straight off, just to give it to them on the head, is that shit with whooping your kids, DJ.
Whooping the kids?
Yeah.
I mean, we all know, bro, like, back in our day when we was kids, we used to get punched, hit with Hot Wheel tracks, all types of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our mamas and daddy beat the shit out of our ass. But nowadays, it's like, you can't do that no more, or that's child abuse. Like, if you leave a red mark on your child and someone calls, that's child abuse. How do you feel about that, bro? Like, we could jump off of Darnell first. How do you feel like that?
Shit, I don't agree with that at all. Because it was times I done got my ass whooped and couldn't even sit down. I had to stand up at school all day the next day.
Oh, my
Like,
Man.
but I guarantee I did the stuff that I got like beat for and whooped for. You feel me? Like, I never did that shit again. Like, my first time drinking, you feel me? Like, I didn't necessarily get whooped. But if y'all remember when the movie Hoes came out, I had to dig a hole like that, and then I had to push the car with my pops in it up and down the street. You know what I'm saying? And, like, that shit, I didn't drink again until I was about 22. You know, and that was, like, when I was 15. So, I feel like when you older, it's different tactics, but when you young, it's dangerous to give a kid a choice.
But I feel like, okay, like us back in the day, getting our ass beat and shit like that, I mean, that shit hurt and everything, but that don't really teach me much of a lesson other than, damn, my mom gonna sock my ass if I do something.
Yeah, dude.
But I feel like it's the same thing as if you punish the kid, like you said, your dad had you pushing the fucking car down the fucking road with him sitting in it. That's a punishment I feel like we should be doing. Instead of, since they doing this, you can't beat your kid.
I got my ass beat.
Yeah, back in our days, that was a normal thing.
It's going to continue to happen.
Beat.
And
I mean,
I don't
shit,
think
I
that
feel like-
parents should change how they parent their kids because of something. I mean,
See, I ain't gonna lie.
if you dumb enough to whoop your child, like, on camera while they recording you, then so be it. Like, you get what you about to
Deserve
what's coming for
what
you.
happens,
But
yeah.
if you doing that shit like a real parent and you ain't doing it like out of spite or abuse, you feel me? And you pop a motherfucker with a belt once or twice or something or a spoon or something. You feel me? Or one of them old wooden spoon. Everybody granny got a wooden spoon. A big dumb
Because
wooden
I
spoon.
definitely give your ass a little
Yeah,
in the
that's what I'm
store or
saying.
something like that. I'm not
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
I ain't
whoop
gonna
your
lie.
full out,
Man,
whoop your
I haven't
ass,
whooped
though.
my kids in probably about a good solid 5 years, bro.
Yeah, I whoop ass.
Just cause, bro, I went, like, back in the day when we
I
beat our
whoop
ass beat.
ass.
I don't really feel like that changed my mind. Maybe it was just me, I was hard-headed. But that ain't really changed my mind too much. I just knew now I gotta be even sneakier so my mama don't crack my ass, goddammit.
Low key though, I mean,
It did.
every
Like,
kid
I know my
react
mama
different
crack.
though. Every kid ain't, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
react
So,
different.
me personally,
Because shit, when
how
I was-
teach my kids,
Right, but look at it this way though, like, what if they would have did the other option? You would have did twice as much as you're doing. Because there would have been
better.
no
Because
repercussions.
you know why?
It'd been no
Because-
repercussions though.
If my parents would have, like how I'm doing my kids, if they get in trouble, oh, I need some push-ups, sit-ups, wall sits, jump on the walls. We got to do all of this. We working out now. You getting a hard ass workout
True.
till you cry.
But
This
that
nigga-
installs no fear of doing wrong.
Hey, this nigga, hold on. This nigga J. Kim said Joe Jackson raised the legend. Hey, that's true though, my boy.
Hey, that is true though. That is true.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's why I said everybody react different though. Like some kids might get their ass whooped, but still continue to do the same shit.
Right.
And
Just
some
try to
kids
hide
might
it
get their ass
different
whooped.
ways.
I'm like, all right, fuck that. Like I ain't fucking with that no more.
See, I punish my kids with, we put these cans in your hands,
See?
hold your hands straight out, and keep
Right.
them up.
And they hate that
They
shit.
hate it.
They do, but
So
they're
when
not
they-
scared of it though.
Bullshit.
They don't want to do it.
Boy,
is the part.
right.
Like there's no fear of doing wrong. I feel like if you don't like at some point whoop your kids or keep whooping them, because like until they are really old enough to understand, which is
why
like
they
a
do it.
teenager going through high school, then they really don't really understand the decisions they make, and they doing that shit based off emotion and adrenaline and just having fun and being a kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like
True.
you giving them a choice from the jump. So if you giving them the choice, imagine how they gonna be when they old enough to really know what the fuck going on, where they mind get to the point where like they now can manipulate you. You feel me? Cause we was doing it to our parents. Our parents was doing it to their grandparents.
Definitely.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that shit.
But that's it. That's
You
the same
unlock
thing.
them.
Like whooping them, you still gonna try to manipulate them.
Yeah, but you got a
whooping
fear
your
of doing
ass,
wrong,
You
though.
gonna try to figure something out of the hey.
If I had
gotta
a
figure
if
something out
you
to not
if
get
you
this ass whooped,
right,
bro.
but if me and you was finna go do something that we knew we was both gonna get a whooping for, like we might go do it still, but we know, damn, that shit gonna be fucked up, right?
Hell yeah.
But if
we
I know
still
if
did
I
it.
know all I'm gonna have to do is some push-ups and sit-ups and like some shit like that, then it's really gonna make me want to go do it, like, cause there's no repercussions to that.
No, it ain't. Cause it ain't just a little regular push-up, sit-up. These motherfuckers until you can't feel your arms and legs
Right, but
no more. Goddamn.
I get where you
know
coming
you
from.
hate that
I get
shit.
where you coming from as far as like having young kids. But I'm speaking like our age. Imagine you coming home and Kevin was like, all right, y'all was out all last night. You ain't come home till late. All right, both of y'all got to do 500 push-ups. Like we'd be like, shit, that ain't shit.
yeah,
You
say
know what
no
I'm
more.
saying? You
Yeah,
get what I'm
fuck
saying?
yeah, I do that.
So like,
So that's different though. Like I'm talking about as a young age. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Cause you just whooping their ass. I feel like it's just hurting them more than it's teaching them a lesson.
Nah,
Cause
shit.
you go make
I
them
got
do
my
all
ass
this shit
whooped.
at a young age, bro. You make them do push-ups, sit-ups, and shit at a young age. It's working them out, and it's teaching them a lesson at the same time. Shit, they ain't gonna want to do them push-ups and sit-ups no more. Goddamn it.
right, but if you punch one of them motherfuckers in the chest, like I guarantee you, they only gonna do that shit when it absolutely has to be done.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like they not gonna tamper with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Dad said I had to get off the game, get off Fortnite shit. I'm finna sneak 5 more matches in, or 10.
I mean,
or,
we used to do that though.
I know,
When
I'm
we
just-
get our ass, we'll play the
Right.
game until we hear that door come in and we
right,
try
but
to
you
lay
think
the
of all
bed.
the
I'm going,
think of
stop.
all the shit like that you can really remember, like older, that you got a whooping for. You feel me? It was some shit. It wasn't just your regular
And it was
meal
some
of the day
bullshit.
pat on your
Man, I
shit.
remember we used to get hit for no reason. God damn it, why I get hit? I don't know. I'm mad today. God damn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I know when I got my ass whooped, boy.
Shit, I'm with it. Cause I get shit. It make them. I think
Now,
that's.
agree with.
I think that's what.
whoopings and shit though. Don't get me wrong. I agree with whoopings. I'm not saying don't whoop your kid. If your kid bad as hell, yeah, whoop his ass. God damn it. But it's just some things I feel like they shouldn't get whoopings for, like little shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Teach them a lesson.
feel like you gotta-
Don't whoop their ass for that something petty. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
most
Something for them
definitely
just
don't.
being a kid. They
Right,
got a lot of,
of course,
energy
of
and
course.
you just whoop their ass. No, just teach them a lesson. You got a lot of energy. All right, come on. Hit these push-ups and sit-ups. Get this energy going real
Now
quick.
let me ask you a question. Like, when your kids is old enough to have sex and they having sex, like, how's that gonna go?
Let me flame up real quick. Hold on.
You know?
You just asked a deep question.
Cause like it's arguable
What you-
about at
okay.
a young age. You feel me?
You
I think
said
we can
when-
all come to the common ground that
All
like
right, now
that
if-
shit gotta be very well. That shit got like when you got a young kids. Like I say, what age? What to like maybe 10, 12? You gotta be careful with. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Everything that you do.
Everything.
But once they old enough to make real decisions, then what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Your daughter or your son out having sex all the time, smoking and drinking, and you making them,
See,
you put them on
Man,
punishment and giving them the talk and shit like that. What's that gonna do?
Nah, shit.
nah, shit.
They gonna continue to do what the fuck they was doing.
I mean, I feel like that's any kid possible. I mean, a kid,
That's what I'm saying.
A kid gonna be a kid, bro. They gonna do what they want to do, bro.
Right.
You just gotta teach them right for wrong, and you can't just teach them right for wrong all the time by whooping their ass. You gotta teach them
No,
lessons. You
yeah,
gotta-
I
you know what
definitely,
I'm
I
saying?
agree with that too, though. Like
It all
sometimes
depends
you
on
just,
the situation.
yeah.
That's what I say. I don't agree on whooping a kid ass just for being a kid and doing some shit we did when we was a kid. We
Right,
know. I feel
right.
like, all right, let's teach them a lesson. Oh, okay.
You feel like y'all got abused? Like
No.
what y'all went through was
It- okay.
abuse?
No,
I wouldn't say
I
it was
don't.
abuse
'Cause
in
now
our
I'm
terms,
older.
But if it was their terms now, if it was the law now, yeah, it would have been abuse. But us being back there, hell no, we got our ass
We
whooped
got
'cause
our
we was
ass
being
whooped,
bad.
but we was
goddamn it.
bad.
We was doing stupid shit.
And like you said back then, like when motherfucker get to a certain age, you understand what the fuck that shit was about.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, you probably was like, man, this motherfucker beat
me,
as hell, man.
Who go to cops on you? Mad as hell.
But now that you older though, like you understand what that shit was for. And you probably wish like, damn, I should do it.
You ever
like,
try to
back
tell
then, I
your
shoulda
mom that you
listened.
was going to call the cops on him? Well, I know you can't because he the guy. He, motherfucker, call me.
Call me.
Goddamn, call me.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I'm already here. I'm already on the
I'll
scene.
whoop your ass.
Nah, hell nah, that never crossed my mind. I would never do that to my family.
Hell no.
Like, unless a motherfucker was really, like, abusing me.
Like abusing. Like,
Yeah. But it's like, motherfucker, I don't know. I never really got, like, what I got, everything that I got, I did, though. Like, I never got beat the fuck up or whooped for just no apparent ass reason to my knowledge. I know my mom could have had a bad day or something, or my pops could have had a bad day or something might have made them cuss me out hella, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But, like, as far as that other shit, like, yeah, it happened. I can't remember every time that some motherfucker got on my ass. 'Cause it was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, I definitely know
was
right
for
from
the
wrong
good,
from
though.
that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I think it's cultural.
if y'all gonna whoop ass, just whoop ass, but
Do it in the right
do
way.
it responsibly.
Yeah.
Like how they say, drink responsibly. Whoop ass
ass
responsibly.
Straight
They go up
up.
and have a sign. Whoop ass responsibly.
Funny as hell, man.
Definitely don't go to no goddamn store whooping no ass, cause you
I'm
know.
just saying, my son buck up to me when he young and get to slick talking. He getting body slammed.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like,
yeah. Now that's
a nigga
different.
cry something on me.
Motherfucker try something. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Put you in your place real quick.
But that's what I'm saying.
You
Though,
like
like,
WWE? Let me suplex you real quick. Now you talking shit.
like shit. Once you hit that age,
They gonna be on y'all ass too. Slamming your son and shit. Let a motherfucker see it. They gon' it's over with.
Shit, I'ma slam their ass too. Fuck.
his ass
Oh, you
on-
going straight to county.
I bet you that
I
little
wanna
nigga
do.
drop all the charges.
You gonna be at Winnebago.
Getting dipped on my shit by the CEO. They taking me up top quick. Oh, you was the one taking everybody up top, huh? Take me up top. Big ass CEO, take me up top.
Hell nah.
Funny as hell. Yeah, man, that shit, I don't know, bro. It's a good in it, and it's a bad in it.
Definitely
One of them.
is. Like I said, it just all depends on the situation, the kid and shit. And don't be fucking
Cause
beating,
it do
whooping
be
your
some bad ass motherfucking kids that just need their ass beat every goddamn day.
Hey, don't
Teach
whoop your
them
kids in public. It's bathrooms and shit.
Yeah, just
Cars.
give them the eye. When we get to the car.
That car, yeah.
You know it.
Give a
them
motherfucker
the eye.
that car eye.
Give them that eye. They know what that eye is.
They know what that eye means.
Shit.
They know what them eyes
I'm the
mean.
nigga that
Motherfucker
interrupts shit to whoop ass. Like,
Hey,
oh
kid,
yeah?
hold
Okay,
on.
hold on. I'll be back. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Come with me. Gonna beat that ass. You finna act right in this bitch. God damn it.
Say something when you're in there. This is my room. Yeah, man. So, next topic, man. I think Darnell had something nice he wanted to talk about.
Shit. That shit gonna get deep. We might have to say that.
We gonna go take that one for last.
Yeah, that
Say
shit
for
gonna get
last.
deep.
Or
yeah,
do
bro.
something else
That shit
with
gonna
that
get
one.
deep.
Okay. A little deep.
Shit,
on.
let's talk about
We can talk about Orlando Brown box wine
Brown.
drinking
Yeah.
ass.
What the fuck wrong with that dude, man? Y'all think it was just he was just spoiled in that Disney shit growing up, and then once he got there, he was just like they dropped him, and then he didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, most definitely. Most
That's
definitely.
it.
Because it'd be crazy just to even think about being a Hollywood actor at the
Right.
ages that they was.
Right.
Like, you know, think about
Get
that shit.
paid.
That nigga probably never has ever went to school before. Ever. But probably, it depends on
Before
how.
he got famous.
Maybe. But he was young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
He
he
was
still
like,
probably
young.
was like
He was probably like,
he probably did like
he probably was in like kindergarten and first grade,
yeah
second
shit
grade,
like
maybe.
that. Shit he can't remember and shit.
But yeah.
That shit wild, man. It's sad though, in a way. Like, damn, what the fuck going on, bro? Where all this money go? You know, Disney was paying. What the hell? It had like that many episodes.
Cause
Bro,
niggas be
look how he-
living off of what they make instead of
Look
what
how
you
he
can
act,
sustain.
bro.
Right.
That's where his money went.
That goes long, right?
To that drugs. Now my boy out here walking around with box wine,
Wine boxes,
no
bare
socks,
feet.
no shoes,
Out here just running.
and he fucking was just in rehab.
Got out.
I think that video was like a couple weeks after he left that bitch. They said he left rehab. They said he left rehab and he was staying with one of his friends and some shit. So I think that video was like 2 or 3 weeks after he just left rehab and shit. I'm like, my boy out here bad.
Tweaking.
What the fuck is going on?
Fame be fucking people up, bruh. That shit be fucking people up.
Yeah, it really do. I think
All that money and
Yeah,
shit.
that's what it is. It's the money.
Motherfuckers can't
the lifestyle
adopt.
they
Some
live
motherfuckers
in
can't.
when they when they don't got that money no more to live that lifestyle.
Yeah,
they
some
just go
motherfuckers can't
fucking
adapt to
crazy.
that.
Yeah. Invest, man. Invest.
Motherfuckers get to doing all type of
When
drugs.
you got money, man, invest. Don't just blow that shit. Cause that's what's gonna happen to your ass.
Motherfucker get
Motherfucker gonna be out here
a
looking
check.
like Orlando Brown.
Motherfucker
and
probably
shit.
first thing they be on hitting lines
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
Invest. Bet on
I'm
yourself,
rich.
goddammit.
Quick ones.
That's crazy, bro.
And that's a party drug too. Like that's a money drug. You feel me? Like that's what go on.
I'll slap the shit out y'all niggas if we get it.
You would never.
Boy, you'll never
When we get
away
these
with nothing
checks and
like
y'all
that.
niggas get the door to that shop. Like,
Never.
neck, what
Hell
the fuck
nah.
you on?
Boy, that'll be your big nostril ass.
That nigga gonna have to
anything.
sniff long as hell to hit the line with it.
Boy, you gonna have mountains for your nose. Boy, fuck wrong with you? Big nostril ass. Your ass got a snot box. Fuck wrong with you?
That nigga gonna take like an hour to sniff.
Boy, no, you blow big. Fuck. Hell no.
Hell no. Orlando Brown, man, get your shit together, bro.
Right.
You making us look bad out here,
Oh man, bro.
Fuck.
That
That
Nickelodeon
motherfucker fried, man.
got him fucked
Good
up.
bag in the building. Good Girl Scout cookie to be exact. And this shit smoking.
Shit. Let's talk about Virgil, man. And this shit he doing.
We gonna get to it. Fuck it.
It's that shit fool, man.
I mean,
And
I don't know too much about dude, so I can't really say
Me
too
neither.
much. But,
I don't know.
I mean-
I don't know shit about him.
bro, when you from Rockford,
I just know he was from here.
You gotta, bring something back.
like
We
this the
all
thing,
grew up
bro.
in Rockford, we know.
Like he gave whatever he gave to Boylan is cool and shit. But like I didn't know it.
But
You know
wasn't
what I'm
that to
saying?
just a soccer team?
Yeah.
It's a soccer team.
To the football team, the
But
basketball
like
team.
besides like I mean that shit cool. Like
Did he play
big ups
soccer
to
or
him.
something?
No, it's just he went to Boylan. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying.
But
So how
I don't
the
know,
fuck
bro.
do you
I
have
wanted
him come
somebody
about?
said something about they was selling them jerseys and shit. Soccer jersey. He was selling a soccer jersey or something like that.
I think
so
he
just
got
brought
that
it to
shit.
the soccer.
I don't know.
I
That's
think he
what-
got
all
that
of that
jersey.
aside,
I
like,
think
why
he
would
got
he
that.
just go
I don't
and
know.
do
I know he got a
soccer
soccer
team?
jersey
That shit
online.
don't make
I
sense.
think
Out of
it
all of
kinda
that
look
aside,
like
I think he got them custom jerseys and custom shoes. That cool.
I
Boom,
think he got
that's
a whole
cool as
little
fuck.
everything.
Yeah, that's cool as
jerseys
fuck.
and
But what
shoes.
ain't cool is like,
That's
you know,
motherfuckers
it's
that already
other
got
people
that.
in Rockford like that. I'm not talking about like Fred or nothing that we do. Like it's other organizations that do a lot of shit that don't get
Yeah.
no publicity.
Yeah.
But like this dude who like even on you can go on Facebook and see people that have known him like even say he hasn't like he don't claim that he from Rockford like that. Like if somebody asked him, he'd say he from Chicago or this or that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, and I don't know him, and I'm not gonna say he a bad person, but to have the #1 brand in the world, and like you did go to Boylan, you graduated from there, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he went there all 4 years, so like you from here,
He
at
did.
least
He
you
went
live
there all
here.
4.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like you
understand
gotta
the-
give back to what it is, and like for me, bro, it's not even about black and white. It's the fact that like if he was, he could have given something to the churches or something.
Right.
You got the biggest brand in the world, my nigga. Like, use that shit.
Bro, it's a lot of shit he could do. Like you said, you got the biggest brand in the world.
The biggest
bro.
brand in the world, my boy.
Not Illinois, not America. This man got the biggest
world.
In the world.
And I understand that business is crazy, and he is probably doing a lot of things behind the scenes that nobody know about. And shout out to him for that. But it's as far as the Rockford situation goes, it's just like shit. We on the ground out here, like trying to help people for real. So, and like that shit don't get supported by our peers, like by the media.
Cause you think wasn't he just on the Ellen show or something like that? So if he was on there, bro, why? You know what I'm saying? Shit, he could have exposed Rockford. Rockford could have.
He didn't even have to do that though.
But still,
like it's just about other shit. Like I wouldn't like it's not like you gonna go around screaming Rockford.
Shit, I would.
Nah, not in that setting because it's like
it's just about necessary.
Yeah, it's about giving back because it's not relevant to what's going on.
I'm not saying I'm gonna be running around screaming
like
shit.
You
when I'm interviewed and somebody asks me,
where you from? I'm from Rockford, Illinois.
But it's not the same narrative as like we used to as far as an athlete wise. This nigga's an artist. He creates things. They don't probably give a fuck where you from or what you do or what you came up in or how hard it was.
Right.
They care about what you do and your craft. You feel me?
Right.
And that's why that shit get overlooked. I far as feel like with him. So I don't knock him for that. But at the same time, I've never ever like since I heard that nigga Virgil was from Rockford, like I've never heard of anything going on here. As far as him, so.
There's a lot of designers here too, like that could really get help lifted off the
ground. He don't even do anybody even sell Off-White out here?
Nah, bro. Because you
so
can't.
You really can't, but
you can't. And that's the thing that I be talking about in the last episodes. Like when you go to these stores, my boy, like you see a motherfucking white t-shirt and I flip the tag and it's $300. Like and everybody out here talking about they wearing Gucci. Y'all not wearing Gucci. Because that belt that you got on costs $1,500. The one that you say real.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how the shit really is. These motherfuckers be having paper.
Motherfuckers out here rocking on white tees.
So like imagine
Off-White. It's on white.
Like let's just say a store came to Rockford and sold Off-White. Are any of y'all gonna go in there and pay $1,000 for some pants? $1,000 for a t-shirt?
If I had it,
they're not gonna make no money here.
If I had it,
they gonna make more money from tourists that see it around us that are like, this is the closest place I can get Off-White. They're gonna come here. The people that will buy it here because niggas gonna see that tag.
Right. I see what you're saying right there.
I definitely do too, though.
Like, it's no point. That's why the fuck would you put a Louis Vuitton store in Rockford?
Right, hell no.
Ain't no point.
Why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit like that. It's just no point. Because that shit really costs that much. So for him, it ain't marketable. But at the same time, bro, just, I don't know. You ain't even got to do it. I don't know if he ain't doing it. Do the shit here, bro. Give money to the city, the schools, something.
Yeah.
Do anything. Because you can do anything.
I say give to a school, though, that really needs, not Boylan, bro.
Man,
Boylan don't need shit.
You can do more than just give to a school, too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do something for the city. Right. Do something.
Shit, I challenge. Shit, we need to shit. We fuck around and need to challenge and start a thing and make this nigga try to build a school like LeBron here. He got the money. Have him build a school. See if they'll take it. A private school.
Yeah.
What if we had a black private school like Boylan, and all the niggas went to this
private school
that taught you a Christian or how whatever, you know what I'm saying? It is that they gonna teach there. They taught you that, and we followed the same rhetoric they did, and got the same chances. Easier said than done, but I'm just speaking. You know.
That's dope though. That'll be dope as hell. Straight up, a little challenge. Challenge that man.
That's crazy.
You know, and for anybody that's listening and thinking, well, your brother in the NBA, he just signed an $18 million contract. Like, yeah, my brother got paper. But you got to understand, Virgil probably makes that in the week.
I was about to say in like 2 weeks.
Man, think about that, bro. Being from Rockford, Illinois. And you making that much in like a week, 2 weeks. Coming from here.
Bro, but I think it's levels to it, though. And this is why I don't be wanting to go too far off the deep end. Because I don't know nothing about him. And what if he just grew up here, went to Boylan, left, and never came back?
Right. That'd be different.
Like, I'm not really about to fault him for that. If that nigga went to college in Chicago and stayed in Chicago, grew up in Chicago, and did his shit, and that's what happened, boom. But we don't know the story, so we just reacting because we from here. It really don't matter to nobody else that ain't from here, but we just reacting to that. So I don't know much about him, but I just think, shit, it's so much going on. Easy. It's a hella place to help.
Yeah, definitely is.
He definitely got the money.
Yep.
And you're not obligated to do shit either. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, he's not obligated to do shit for anybody.
Hell no.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
But, my mans, that's just how it work here. This is one of them towns, them cities. Like, if you gonna claim it, you gotta claim it. Ain't nobody ever been anybody in Rockford, from Rockford, that wasn't good everywhere they went, that, you know what I'm saying, was, you know, on top of their shit. Ain't nobody ever claimed Rockford and left and then just started claiming somewhere else and still was the man here and everybody respected him.
Hell no.
Can't name him.
Definitely can't.
You gotta touch in with the people. And that's why this shit is about to, I don't know, bro. It's just gonna,
The city finna take off, you
yeah,
think?
the city gonna take off, bro. Cause we got talent and I think Light's starting to shed on it. Like, this shit starting to shed on it.
Motherfuckers finally seeing
It's
What we
possible.
can bring to the table, bro.
It's possible, bro. Them dreams possible. It just, I don't know. Nobody, shit, growing up, I honestly can't name you one person that, like, I could have, like, went through the experiences, so to say, that I was about to go through and went through. Like, and to guide me in what I needed to hear.
right. No,
I was the first in my family to go to college, like, type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the same shit.
Like,
with me.
you know, so we face a different, like, it's a lot of factors that be going
My brother,
into it.
my Craig, he could have went to college. He would have been the first, but he went to play ball though for the Cardinals and shit. He ain't go to college. He just went. He got drafted and went to play ball and shit. So shit, it's me, goddammit.
Yeah, bro.
I
don't know. The reason we want to help so much is because we from here, bro. We grew up here, and we all know, seen, and whatever you want to call it. Like, we know people that could have been something special that just didn't have the right people in the place or the right platform for something to happen. You know, and that's key. So I feel like once we start making it from here, people will have a sense of pride about where they from.
I feel that same way though.
You know?
I feel that same exact motherfucker way.
We gotta be, everybody wanna hate, like, everybody hate on Rockford. And I never said this, I don't think. Like, bro, when I moved to Wichita, like, I thought that was the best thing I had ever done in my life. Like, the best decision I made was to get away. You feel me? Until I got out there.
And you want to come back.
Until I got out there, bro. And it was like, I just seen how shit was in a different city, and I'm like, damn, like, this could be like this back home, but it's not, because motherfuckers ain't on that. But shit, really living out there just had me on some thinking shit. Like, I feel like I could do way more at the crib because I know people and I could touch a way wider base to start off.
That's how I agree.
Like, I'm not in Rockford because I have to be. Like, that's what I want. Like, that's what I be telling motherfuckers. Like, I ain't in this bitch because I want to be, or I gotta, or I am in this bitch because I want to be. I ain't in here because I gotta be. I don't live here because I gotta live here. I live here because I want to live here.
Yeah,
I can pick up and move anywhere I want.
Right, exactly.
Like, I want to live here because I think, like, we could really make change. Because we could be them niggas in 20 years, like, damn, like, they was on the front line back then, like, speaking out. And, y'all remember that podcast they had? But that shit still gonna be going. Goddamn, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they started this shit 20 years ago. Like,
well, we gonna be old men talking shit, making this shit.
Hell yeah.
You just gotta, goddamn.
DJ Joel gonna be done hitting his chest by then, boy. Long chin ass.
Your neck gonna be hunched over by then. Shit on like an elephant trunk, motherfucker.
Boy, what
Trump
your nose
neck,
gonna be?
boy.
Your nose gonna look like an old titty when you grow up, boy.
Your neck gonna be like this.
That's how your nose gonna be. Your nose gonna look like Squidward nose and shit, boy.
Motherfuckers gotta get on their knees and talk to you.
Penis nose. Fuck wrong with you? There goes penis nose.
They go trunk neck.
Fuck you.
Into that real quick.
Yeah, man. It's just I feel that same way too. Like shit, motherfuckers just gotta speak out for this shit to change and.
Yep.
Why not us? Goddamn it.
Because like one thing I learned growing up was like here in Rockford was like everybody was a follower. And like everybody growing up thought I was a follower for some reason. You feel me? Like I always made decisions on my own. I did what I wanted to do.
Tell me I had to do
you
shit.
feel me? Like I did what I wanted to do, bro. And it was just like around here, it's a lot of following going on, and people doing.
It's a lot of dick riding.
You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn it.
Well, everybody just gotta let that shit go, whatever they got, and get to the money because that's what it's about.
Bro, Rockford
Get to
really
the money.
Serious though.
Get to the
Everybody
money.
came together and did something nice. Boy, what the fuck?
Hey, everybody got a talent.
Like 100 strong, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Like, tell you, one of them gonna strike. Like that shit gonna strike one of these years, and they gonna like the city is gonna buy a piece of land for them, and like they gonna become something. Watch,
Yeah.
I'm calling this shit now. Like this shit, they about to.
They really
gonna come
they
like a.
fucking
They
thing
gonna
in the
like
community,
a
bro.
almost like
On my
yes,
life.
bro. Like it's they gonna be like the next ceasefire.
Yeah.
On
yeah.
my life, that's
On
how I
my
envision
mama.
that shit seeing, bro. Because
I
I swear, I seen something I don't know how long ago. Them they like fixing up the cribs and shit.
Yeah,
Them
they
projects
right
and shit.
now. Yup.
Yeah, I mean, old houses on the west side and shit like that. Yeah.
That's
Monumental,
love,
bro.
That's the shit that motherfuckers don't do that need
Don't
to be
do,
doing.
bro.
But you know
Like
what
shit
hurts
like
me the
that.
most though is it's like it's people that have to go through tragedies to do that. To
Right.
get like like a motherfucker got to go through something so horrific and vicious just to get you on board with them.
Yo.
When we should all be doing that shit anyway.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. But motherfuckers' mind frames ain't all like
Stuck
that,
in the
bro.
wrong mindset.
That's all it is, bro. Motherfuckers just gotta have a different mind frame, bro. And understand like that shit. That's our community
We
and
could
shit.
be
Like
a
this is our shit,
strong
bro.
ass
Like,
city, bro. How much talent here, and not even just like
it's
rapping
money. It's
or nothing.
money
I'm talking
all
about
through this motherfucker.
fucking
bro.
sports, bro. It's hella these little kids out here cold as hell here, bro. But
The
they just
basketball
go down the
definitely
wrong
picked up.
path and-
Yeah, bro.
Basketball
Think
picked
about how
up.
many motherfuckers our age that
'Cause
was
that shit
cold
was
as
dying.
fuck, but just wasn't really focused on just that.
I'm gonna write a
Right.
book.
Right.
I'm gonna write a book.
So you gonna write a book? Go do that shit.
Author.
On all of this shit for real. Because like, bro, the way that my family changed, like the culture on the west side, combine that with how strong like y'all was doing that Guilford and Jefferson had been doing, that shit turned like a page.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like Auburn was always weak. In the Nick 10, everybody always said it was trash.
Yep.
But we usually had somebody that went kind of far in state, like whether it be Guilford through the years,
Right.
bro. Whether it be Guilford,
right,
Jefferson.
right,
You get what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that shit just hit Auburn, bro. And for whatever reason, I don't know why it took Fred taking Auburn downstate and shit like that for them to build the new fields
Right.
and all of this
But
shit
that's
like
what
that.
I said.
They
I
been
wanna
had
know-
that money,
Fred brought a
bro.
lot of light to rock.
I want
But
like
they just yeah.
He brought a lot of light
When
to
Fred
Rockford
did
to
all that
where
shit, bro.
When he's hitting, when he going to the Final Four in the fucking NCAA 4 years.
Bro, you
in a
gotta
row. So when you see
understand.
this shit, bro, that's like, oh,
Listen,
bro, I
bro.
really can.
right, but at the
I
same
do
time
this.
though, motherfuckers had Big Rob was getting recruited by Duke and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and all that and as far as Jefferson went and as cold as they went, like
Nothing really happened after
nothing
that.
happened
Yeah.
really as far
Nothing
as my
really
eyes.
happened after that.
Mm-mm.
Nothing did really happen
me?
after that. And they have
yo-
Nick Nye been hacked. Like Lee Lampley back in the day. Lee Lampley used to get buckets, and they went downstate that year. I think they ended up taking second or some shit that year.
But I think that's
And then my brother, when he was at Boylan, they went downstate, and they ended up taking third or some shit like that. So it's been a lot of shit that they could have built off of, bro.
Like,
So
if
I
we
don't know
missed
why.
that
I don't know
bullshit
why now
because-
it's sparked though.
because you was on the west end of the river and they like god damn, one of them motherfuckers made it. Like for real.
Mm-hmm.
One of them motherfuckers did it. Like it's cool for you to do it on the east side of the river,
Right,
Jefferson,
right,
Guilford,
right,
East,
right.
like all this shit. Like, have you ever just took a look at downtown, nigga?
Bro.
And like what's on the west side of the river versus what's on the east side of the river
You
right
right.
there,
You
your
right,
downtown, bro.
You right.
Like, soon as you cross the river, you got a basketball court for the niggas, a biggest basketball court we could build in this city for niggas that used to be, and we got 3 jails. And then on that side, you can go shopping and all that shit. As soon as you cross that river, though, it's over.
Easy, yeah. You right. You right. Though.
So they like one of them made it. All right. They like one of them made it. All right, damn. Now we got to put some money behind this shit.
Yup. Investing.
And everybody got a new field, nigga. Yeah. All the public schools got a new field.
And a field house. A new football field and a field house.
Had that, what? Fuck, we would have been balling.
That shit crazy.
Wow.
I don't know, bro. But
it took somebody to.
And then Fred touched a lot of little kids, bro. Like,
oh, he still it, bro.
Because that's what
Fred touched a lot of little kids.
I'm gonna say this, like,
bro.
we don't speak on this shit a lot, cause like it's hellish, it's deep. But like my biological dad was like, you know what I'm saying? He was cool as hell. Everybody knew him and shit. Like, he was the man. So like people know us. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And they see that, and that's why I touched. Cause like shit, me and Fred grew up, nigga, on School and Independence, that big ass white house. That's where we grew up our whole life, damn near until my dad passed away. We live right there. We live behind Burger King on Auburn and Kilburn. And we was between them two. You feel me? Our whole life. That's what I'm saying. This shit relatable. Y'all can do it if you put that weed down. If you stop chasing these bitches.
Yeah, that's all
you
it
stick
is.
to school and you
that's
work out.
That's it. Do what
like,
you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Get on your shit.
If you swear you can't help smoking weed, do that shit on the weekend when you away from your parents or at the crib or something. Like, if it's that serious, find you a friend that parents don't care that they smoke, and you go over there and kick it with him on the weekends or something. And respect yourself and get to your grind, because when you young, you fuck yourself up on that path by doing stupid shit that's gonna be there for the rest of your life.
Running with the wrong motherfuckers.
But on the other side of the coin, that's the shit that gets you the women and all of this other shit at that age. You feel me? So,
running wild. That's what get you the bitches.
But yeah,
if you ain't running wild, that shit. Motherfucker, ain't no bitch gonna want you gonna get. No hoes, me boy.
That shit definitely turned around though.
Yeah, that shit. That's what fucked a lot.
And
of
we get in the
though.
casino, bro. That's what I'm saying. Look at all of this shit.
And then
that's
that
happening.
5-star fucking hotel downtown.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't even saying nothing about the UW. The UW.
The big ass UW. What? We used to go to the Y in the community centers. Now they got a whole UW, and don't nobody go there though. That's what crazy. It's all like.
Because don't nobody want to pay for some like.
Bro, we used to pay to get in the community center.
I know.
We used to pay to get in there.
I don't know, bro.
That shit, wow. Like, bro, this is a whole, what, 8 no, like, how many courts they got?
That's 8.
8 courts, bro.
Full court, full-size college courts.
Where the fuck this motherfucker come from? Who funded this shit, bro? Like,
The city
goddamn.
got that shit from when they was killing. When Fred went downstate. And then, because you got to look, too. Shit, Auburn was doing good in football. Boylan was killing in football. All of that shit. So we get, even though Boylan's a private school, the Nick 10 still got paid for them going downstate and winning state them times. You see what I'm saying? Like, the school got money, and then, because everybody gets paid. You feel me? That's like a bonus.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
like, to be honest, that shit was probably a $10K bonus for the coaches. $10,000.
Take that.
Had to be, because that's how that shit worked. Maybe not. It depends. Definitely in prep school, but shit, we just talking. But shit.
That shit wild.
Another shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Another thing we want to get into is that voting. How y'all feel about voting?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I have never voted in my life. I know motherfuckers like, oh, you should vote. But, I mean, what is my one vote, honestly? Me. This one vote gonna do for anything, bro. It's never gonna come down to, oh man, if it was one more vote out of all these millions of people, if it was my one more vote to make another motherfucker win, Nah, that ain't gonna happen, bro. My one vote ain't gonna matter, bro. So I ain't never voted. I don't do the politic things. I don't get into all that.
I ain't voted in a couple of years.
I live my life, smoke my bud, chill, goddammit. Fuck all that politics.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you feel like voting is important, then that's you. If you don't, that's you. Shit. Like,
I don't do the voting thing. I don't care.
The only way that I would ever vote is if they somehow had a open thing all day to where there was like you could watch this shit. It was all on camera. Shit was digitally getting goddamn, or you know what I'm saying, physically. Motherfucker, put that shit in there. That shit snap on the board. Boom. All right, you can leave.
A tally mark.
Cause like you already know all that shit about the electoral college.
Yeah, bro. That's
and people like I'm like you, bro. And people be telling me, oh well, what if like hundreds of thousands of people think like you? I'm like, shit, it's still not gonna matter.
It's still not gonna matter.
Because we could decide they gonna win, and then the electoral college of Illinois could decide we don't want this. Like, what if the what if the people chose Hillary Clinton? The electoral college goes in and chooses Donald Trump.
right.
So you telling me your vote matter?
Right.
Like, we picked Hillary, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that actually, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, giving an example.
Right.
But shit, if we pick Hillary, like, why the fuck y'all pick Donald Trump?
Right.
And you telling me that my shit matter? No, it don't. Like, don't try to buffoon me with that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't try to buffoon me with
Motherfuckers
that
be
shit.
trying to, that's why the politics don't make no sense. Like, politics low-key ain't nothing but, like, script to, like, do illegal ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you know the script, you can do hella illegal ass shit.
Oh, well, I just don't fuck with politics.
No.
Like I said, I live my life, smoke my bud, goddamn it, and chill. Do nothing else.
Like, niggas is talking about who do we choose as president that niggas is proud of? Like, everybody loved Bill Clinton and shit. But that nigga signed the mandatory minimum and 3-strike rule.
Yo.
You the one that made that motherfucker.
Yo. You definitely right
but
about
Bill
that.
Clinton a real nigga because he got his dick sucked in the White Office. Yeah, he got getting his dick sucked while he was writing a bill that said 3 felonies, like mandatory minimums, 25 to lives.
Wow, bro.
Mandatory minimums. Like, a nigga tried to tell me that was minimum wage. I'm like, nigga, you were fucking retarded. Like, stupid. That's not what it means, boy.
That what he tried to say?
Yes.
Who?
Just a random person online one day when I was, like, this was a while ago. You know what I'm saying? But that shit just be like the state of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Presidents, you just gotta live your life the right way, and you gotta adjust to every president.
That's it. That's how I
You gotta
feel,
adjust
bro.
to every
They
president.
gonna choose who they want to choose, but that's why I don't adjust to shit. Shit, I live my motherfucking life regardless who the president is. Goddamn, what they gonna do?
It's still recording though. It's just like paused or some shit.
Oh, we Gucci, we in this bitch. What was you saying?
But shit, I don't know. I'm high. God damn it. Y'all just interrupted everything.
We can talk about this deep shit now.
Yeah, let's get
Get into this deep shit, bro.
What
I gotta look
deep
at my
shit?
phone.
around with lip and nose
So-
and shit.
What you say?
You.
What you say?
Your lip and nose pausing this shit.
I ain't touched your neck.
Drooling
You
on
reached over here with your motherfucking neck and hit your forehead on the keyboard, motherfucker. That's what happened.
As hell. You the only motherfucker that scroll through Facebook with your nose.
You do that shit with your Adam's apple, motherfucker.
Your
Neck
Adam's
ass
apple
nigga.
sharp as hell, boy.
Long neck. And
Dorito Adam apple and shit, boy. Fuck wrong with your Adam's apple? Your ass got a knuckle in there.
He said you got a nipple in there.
A knuckle. Motherfucker. A middle finger knuckle in that motherfucker.
Boy, fuck that.
Like Pinocchio nose coming out your neck when you
That's
lie.
how your neck
out,
look,
boy.
motherfucker, like his nose. Extended.
Let's talk about that deep shit.
Yeah,
though, man. You
it's
got
fun.
smoke
Jack
in
neck.
his eye or something.
Shit. Oh, okay. Niggas just looking at me like motherfucking prairie dog.
Boy, that's
Head
your
was bobbing.
stomach leaning
I
over
looked
about
up,
to
both of y'all head was shaking like Parkinson's and shit. Like,
Boy, that's because you moving and the flow will just keep going while you sit.
Ah, this nigga said we had Parkinson's.
oh shit.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Get to this deep shit. Yeah, like
So,
Time out.
I was watching Making a Murder. I don't know if y'all watched it yet, but viewers, I don't know if y'all watched it, but this shit dope. Go watch it.
Making a Murderer.
I ain't done yet, but I was just thinking about some shit while I was watching it. Like, science, you feel me? Like, we was in this bitch arguing with Auntie Albert the other day. Like, basically about, like, the Big Bang Theory and then, the, you know, God theory.
Right.
And, like, I kept watching this show because they always, like, swearing motherfuckers in. And they saying, tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God. You feel me?
Right.
And boom. But then you can go in and in that same situation, you scaring somebody by putting a fear. If you lie, God gonna know. And then I'm gonna use science, which religion tells you don't fuck with science.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this God is everything. Mm-hmm. You feel me? They gonna use that to lock your ass up. So I'm saying, like, what if we use that shit to, like, reason with each other? Like, what if you don't really believe in that? Like, what if he believed the Big Bang and you believe in God? And we sat here and talked about both of y'all and y'all was both knowledgeable, and we was like, damn, and we could kind of put together something where it was like, this might have happened, or that might have happened. Because that's what I think, shit. I think that's why they split it. Because it's a divide in the people. Because if everybody believed in God, it wouldn't be no issue.
Right.
Right.
But everybody don't believe in God. There's people that believe in science. There's a whole religion called Scientology.
Look.
That shit deep, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Me personally, I mean, I believe there's a God, but I believe there's, like, you know what I'm saying, other things out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
But they say, you know, God made us. You feel me? He made them other motherfuckers too then?
Everybody else?
Or are there other gods out there?
You mean like
Think
of a
about
different
that.
race?
Think about, yeah, so does
Yeah,
every other
that's what I'm saying.
alien out there, we call them aliens, do they have a different God than us?
And if you were a religious belief, yeah. Like if you follow a script, if you follow a book, if you subscribe to a book, like the Bible, the Quran.
But if you believe in God, you ain't supposed to believe in that alien shit?
Yeah.
So, how's there other gods then? You feel me? So what you believe in?
Yeah.
I'm saying, I believe that it's definitely like, I believe that, nigga,
So,
there's gotta be,
you don't believe in religion then at all?
nah. No, I'm not gonna say I don't believe in religion. I just don't agree with religion. Because there's gotta, if this shit is this so much of a cult following, that's kind of what that shit is, low key.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I hate to use that word, but like if this so passionate over time, some of it gotta hold water, and it gotta had to this like the religion had to originated somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So like if I could find out where the first religion was, like that people, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe I would, figure that out. And I think that shit might be Muslim actually, to
That
be
was the
honest
first
with you.
religion?
Some shit like that. But I don't know nothing about that, so I ain't
Yeah,
going.
I don't know nothing about that.
But nah, bro, because the thing that I was actually almost forgot about, but while you was talking about God, was I was saying, like, you know how bro, wouldn't God be a scientist if he created us? I'm right though.
Hey, that's something to think about.
Ain't it
right
though?
There, though.
Like religion and science like never get along, but
The motherfucker that created us
is
has
a
to be
scientist. You feel me? And
Hell
that
no.
earlier, I made myself laugh because I thought of that, and then that's when I put that shit together. Like
I made
maybe
myself giggle.
that's the connection there. Like maybe that's the connection that everybody is missing. nobody ever combined the powers of God with the powers of the science of modern man or the powers that we had. You never know.
Boy, your ass might have just got on to
You
something.
might have got. You might have hit something.
You might have did something right there.
Because you know how they say aliens built. You know how they say aliens built the pyramids and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what if them niggas really didn't build the pyramids and niggas have found a way to do that shit through however they did it.
Making me think a lot.
Making me think a lot.
Smart guy.
You're making me making me think a lot.
It's a lot of shit though, bro. I just be thinking. That shit is a good question though, because I was thinking like, bro, because whenever you try to have a conversation like about religion, it always goes to that like science, the Big Bang, evolution.
Yeah, we talk about evolution, bro. Shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't come from no damn monkeys. The fuck what they talk about? We just
motherfuckers came from monkeys, bro.
What the hell?
These motherfuckers ain't come from no monkeys.
Man, bro, that shit is deep.
Yeah, that shit wild.
I don't know, man. I don't think he was no motherfucking scientist, G.
You don't think
he had to be though?
He has to be a scientist. If he created us, don't science like create shit like that?
I can
DNA
see. Yeah, I can see where
science.
I can see where you're going with that. Okay. Now that I think that you said that DNA and all that
that's
shit.
All science because you learn that in what.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to science to learn all that shit. Why you scratching your nose, big guy?
I just thought about something.
What?
Like, when you're religious, like we all think we all want to go to heaven, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? What's heaven? That's not nothing in the physical fucking world.
Yeah.
What is? Yeah.
Making me take my hat off.
Bro, you what you on today?
So how the fuck do we know that outer space is real then? Like if God is really just what if this is God's shit?
Bro, we see that.
I know, but what if we really you ain't been there. You don't know nobody that been there, nigga.
No, but you been in a plane.
I've been in the plane. I ain't never been outer space though.
Space. That's why I feel like just more space up there. We don't know. It's just space. Outer space. It's just space up there. We don't know. But it's a space. So it's outer space. It gotta be a space. You know, it's just space.
He gotta go there. He gotta. I gotta
so
see.
You feel like we just gonna go and boom and crack nothing at the end? What the hell? It's space. There's more shit out there.
He think we like in a globe or something.
We can't just be in a little thing because we gonna come.
You think we in a globe? You think we in a globe, bro?
We in a ball then, so the earth is round. We in a ball.
That's what he think.
Could be.
So you feel like if we just keep going higher and higher, higher out of nowhere, we just going.
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is.
So it's space.
What I'm saying is just like we got off track.
No. Like talking about outer space.
I know, and that's what I meant to talk about. Like, I was saying how when you go to heaven, that's a spiritual place, right? Mm-hmm. So like, why don't they believe? Why don't religious people believe in aliens?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I had meant to say, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Because they always point to the sky when they say heaven.
What you say?
How come religious people don't believe in aliens, but they believe that you will go to a spiritual world after you die?
And who's to say heaven is up? Because they always point to the sky. You go to heaven. I mean, you feel me? Who to say heaven is up?
They saying that though because they believe they was told that's what God. I mean, that's what you was. So that's what you was preached. But that's what you was taught. Yeah. So that's why motherfuckers say that. But do you really know that?
Motherfuckers just sitting here high talking.
But like what is up there? Goddammit.
Space.
How do you know that though? Like what kind of space? What kind of
space,
like?
Motherfucker.
Like is it just continuous space? Like you can.
Yeah. But we can never go. It's just space. You can't go that far, bro. You just gonna keep going and going and going.
You can't go that far, bro.
No, you can't, bro. You're gonna die by the time that happens. It's space, bro.
If you make something that could have that much fuel and shit, nigga, you could go into that.
What if we was like a? What if we was like a dumbed down version. Of
Why? Who told you can't go that far? In space,
What if different planets was like? What if our like solar system was like the testing ground for humans? Like,
who told you that? Who told you that you can't go that? Like, how do we know we can't go that far, bro?
We don't, goddammit, but
Where?
we know
Because they
it's
told
up
you
there.
that.
where?
No, we don't know.
Whoever told you that eventually, if you go too far in space, you gonna fucking die.
Motherfucker, you gonna die because you gonna die at age, goofy. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
Bro, if you
go
make
all the way
something
out there
that's
and come back.
fast,
But
motherfucker,
The
obviously.
aliens done did that.
So you saying we can't do it?
Hell no, not yet. We ain't that smart yet. We ain't that advanced. They still testing us. We still.
Bro, think about this though. Like, I could fly you, goddamn, in a spaceship and shoot your ass around the Earth, and you could orbit that bitch. You would be time traveling, nigga.
Boy, get your.
You would.
Hell no. Hey, you funny as hell today, boy.
For real.
You be time traveling. Yeah, you right though. Technically, you would though.
No, I'm fucking with you. Look at
You time traveling, shit. You gonna
Hey,
get
but you know,
time.
nah, but for real though, bro. What if we was dumbed down? Like, and what if God? I think like what if God could be like the most superior of us. He could just be one being, and he could be the most coldest one of all of us, and he out there alive in the galaxy in our solar system.
We got us a Superman somewhere.
Chopping for real though.
That
Cause think
man,
about it, bro. Like they say that shit.
You was
with
a
your
Marvel
brain.
motherfucker, ain't you?
Marvel.
You just gotta use your brain, bro. Eddie Griffin said it the best. Eddie Griffin said that shit the best, bro. He said, "It's not illegal to think yet." You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that shit. That shit is a deep comment. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's a lot of shit. Like, that shit crazy, bro.
That's some deep shit, man.
Hey, how would you feel? Like, let's talk about that shit. Auntie was talking about. Like, do you think you could get in and out the dope game?
Okay.
But the way he made it seem like you could just walk out.
He said he was saying he said for like a month. You feel me?
Yeah, he said he was. He said he was watching some show. The motherfucker got in and out, dope game quick as hell, and like made a whole bunch of money and just got out easy as hell. But that shit don't really work like that.
He was on TV. That's why.
Yeah. I don't feel like that shit where you can't just jump in and jump out.
Ain't
Me
nobody finna do that.
For one,
shit,
motherfucker mentally is not gonna be able to do that because if you just jump in and go hard like that and you see 20 bands in a week, you gonna be like, shit, I'm gonna keep doing this. The fuck? You ain't just gonna get that 20 bands and be like, all right, I'm out. I'm done.
The business that you bringing in ain't even gonna allow you to just be
Right.
bounce out like that.
Motherfuckers be watching too much TV, man. I don't feel like you can do that. You
That
can't
shit
just
ain't
jump in, jump
possible,
out
man. Motherfuckers gonna try to lick your ass.
On life. Motherfucker ain't gonna like that. You just stepped on their toes, took 20 bands out
What?
their pockets and got up out of there.
Motherfuckers gonna
You ain't doing that, bro.
Nope.
blow your shit
Put
out.
more work in.
Shit.
Us now.
You know what? Let's talk about this motherfucking chlamydia shit that's going around Rockford Stud.
Chlamydia
You ain't
gonna-
seen it?
See, that's why.
Wasn't that shit like 85% or something like
That's
that?
why I'm glad I'm
Something
there.
like
That shit was crazy. I'm gonna just say 65 to be generous because I know that number was high. I seen a 6, 7, or 8.
Y'all niggas.
One of those.
One of them motherfuckers, bro.
God damn it.
Damn.
That's because motherfuckers be out here with their
I'm
dick out.
burning. That
Trying to
shit
fuck
crazy.
in everything. And your ass get burned. The wee burning.
What motherfuckers out here, man?
Motherfuckers can't piss
Out
and
here
shit.
peeing out that green shit.
Hell
Fucking
no.
with bitches with green shit. What the fuck? You ain't check her panties before you fucked her?
Ooh, that's these. That's I don't know. I feel like that's more so the trifling ass bitches, bro.
Man, they don't
But
care.
niggas
They
do be
got
thirsty.
it. They
Niggas
don't
be
give a
thirsty,
damn.
but these bitches be thirsty too, though.
Hey,
These bitches be.
Sometimes it be the dudes that give it to them, though.
Yeah, because they be thirsty.
Thirsty.
Cracking
as hell,
any and
boy,
everything.
cracking anything.
Any and everything.
You got morals for y'all self, man. Fuck a lot of bitches, but have more. Put a condom on.
If you gonna be fucking like that, wear some condoms.
That's the more you gotta have as a man. If you gonna be out here fucking, just wear a condom.
Y'all niggas can't be out here with Willie and shit.
Not
out here raw dog and everything.
Niggas going shit raw.
Wrap that shit up, goddamn it.
Hey, if y'all could choose one thing to come to Rockford, what would you choose?
Like as in like anything.
Anything. A business, an NBA team, NFL.
I say it's like a professional sports team.
I say NBA team for sure.
I say Waffle House.
Yo fat ass. I say Waffle House. Yeah, bring me a Waffle House. That man want a Waffle House. Hey, bring Waffle House to Rockford. Darnell said it. Wonk said it. Wonka, nigga.
Get his name right.
You
nigga.
gonna be Wonka and Wonka when you walk the big doors.
Wonka.
I'm gonna walk in that bitch and be like, let me get the Wonka.
Good place. Nigga gonna have his own meal and shit.
You gonna have your own little. No, sir, you can't sit there. That's for him. Come on, sir.
That's for Wonka right there.
Hey, BJ, if you listening, nigga, I still remember your forehead stuck to that Waffle House table after we got back. He was out of there.
That man was gone.
Even the police was laughing at his ass.
Yeah. The police at Waffle House was cool as hell.
We was lit in that bitch.
Drunk as hell.
He damn near had a piece of the menu on his forehead imprinted.
Like a motherfucking tattoo.
Funny as
hell. Peel off tattoos and shit.
Got that sound when he got off the table.
Had to pour hot water on this shit.
Sticky as hell.
He said he had to pour water on
that motherfucking everything.
Did to defrost that nigga
head. Funny as fuck.
Old bitch with 2 teeth come out.
Hey, ain't there always a bitch with 2 teeth at Waffle House?
At Waffle Houses.
If she got teeth, I don't want that. I don't even want to eat
at
that Waffle House.
Yeah, if the bitch ain't got missing 2 teeth, bro, you don't want to eat that.
Bubba, you don't eat there.
Cause that's the best Waffle House.
The old ladies with the missing teeth, they take care of you too. They get you right on my mama.
For you thirsty niggas, you might get a little dick licking now.
Oh, you tripping now. You know he bugging. You know he on.
I said for the thirsty niggas.
Extra syrup on there.
Get your ass on it. What'd he say?
He said put a little
extra syrup on there, baby. First squeeze that orange juice in the back.
Get me right.
Put a little extra syrup on there.
Funny, man.
Hey, man, these jokes, man. Episode 19. It's been a pleasure.
Sway. Just to be
smooth
slick.
talking.
His ass
smooth as hell.
His ass.
Episode 19.
Hey, episode 19.
This is episode 19.
Your boy Bars.
Yeah.
Wonka in the building. Neck over there chilling.
We gonna start calling you Snotbox.
Neck over there chilling, man. We out this bitch.
How long was that?